Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind.
Hi, I'm Melanie Friedlander, and welcome to My Terrible Take, coming at you every Sunday, courtesy of Steelers Depot. This morning, Alex Kozora posted stats from the first 4 training camp practices that he attended on the website. I could talk for hours about how incredible this unbelievable treasure trove is, but this isn't the hour-long podcast, and I ain't got time. But it sure helps me out with my terrible take today, because I'm here to talk about Dwayne Haskins. For anyone who has been without Wi-Fi for the past 8 months or living under a rock, the former first-round draft pick was released by the Washington football team and signed by the Steelers this offseason. The team has consistently emphasized their confidence in Mason Rudolph, not only as Ben Roethlisberger's backup, but as the potential future starter once Ben retires. And then Steelers fans all saw Haskins come to Pittsburgh and questioned whether this was true. I won't go into Haskins' history in D.C., but suffice to say it wasn't great. A fresh start with a coach like Mike Tomlin could be exactly what this young man with a strong arm needs. And who doesn't love a good redemption story? But could Dwayne Haskins unseat Mason Rudolph as QB2 this season? And could he truly be Pittsburgh's future franchise quarterback? Based on the reaction I've seen on the Twitter sphere, fans have already crowned Haskins as the heir apparent. Obviously, it's way too soon to tell without a crystal ball or some tarot cards. But let's look at the data from Steelers Depot to start. Over 4 days, Haskins had 76 snaps to Rudolph's 72, and both were spread out evenly over the 4 days. What did they achieve with those opportunities? Here's where the difference is clear. Haskins had a slightly lower completion percentage, 67% to Mason's 72%, but averaged 7.7 yards per attempt for 418 yards, 7 TDs, and 2 INTs, while Rudolph only averaged 4.4 yards for 235 yards with 4 TDs and 3 interceptions. Haskins had 6 completions of 20-plus yards. Rudolph only 1. Haskins also performed better on the 2-minute drills. Historically, it's unusual for a quarterback drafted in the first round to find success as a starter after being cut from the team that chose him. Once the first chance to lead the offense is gone, it's hard to earn another, even if the player lands on another roster. There have been 60 quarterbacks drafted in the first round since 2000. And while there are clear successes, Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, the list is littered with players who never lived up to the hype. The obvious examples are Jamarcus Russell, Matt Leinart, and Johnny Manziel, or almost any of the 7 drafted by the Browns. I mean, really, who remembers Brandon Weeden? But even RG3 still hasn't earned another starting gig, and Tim Tebow is now a tight end. Only Cam Newton, Ryan Tannehill, and Michael Vick have truly been successful with a new team after being shown the door. And the jury is still out on Jameis Winston, hoping to take over in New Orleans with Drew Brees retiring. It's an uphill climb for Dwayne Haskins to unseat Mason Rudolph as Pittsburgh's backup quarterback, and if he can't get it done in training camp and preseason, it likely won't happen this year. The Steelers typically dress only 2 quarterbacks on game day, so once the regular season starts, the depth chart is fairly fixed barring injury. With that said, I'm rooting for the newest addition to the QB room to succeed, and I hope he can prove those enthusiastic Steelers fans right. Thanks for coming to My Terrible Take, and please follow me on Twitter @GirlSurgeon.
Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with myself and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.